Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Move swift as the wind and closely formed as the wood. Attack like the fire and be still as the mountain. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. Who wishes to fight must first count the cost. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. There are not more than 5 musical notes, yet the combinations of these 5 give rise to more melodies than can ever be heard. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. Know yourself, and you will win all battles. If you wait by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will float by. To win 100 victories in 100 battles is not the acme of skill. To subdue the enemy without fighting is the acme of skill. Be extremely subtle, even to the point of formlessness. Be extremely mysterious, even to the point of soundlessness. Thereby, you can be the director of the opponent's fate. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. Rouse him and learn the principle of his activity or inactivity. Force him to reveal himself so as to find out his vulnerable spots. What the ancients called a clever fighter is one who not only wins, but excels in winning with ease. Thus the expert in battle moves the enemy and is not moved by him. You have to believe in yourself. Attack is the secret of defense. Defense is the planning of an attack. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. Great results can be achieved with small forces. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. This is death. Ponder and deliberate before you make a move. If you ignore both, your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting. Wheels of justice grind slow, but grind fine. Move not unless you see an advantage. Use not your troops unless there is something to be gained. Fight not unless the position is critical. It is easy to love your friend, but sometimes the hardest lesson to learn is to love your enemy. You can't trust a man who has nothing to lose. If his forces are united, separate them. If he sends reinforcements everywhere, he will be weak everywhere. Plan for what is difficult while it is easy. Do what is great while it is small. Be where your enemy is not. Disorder came from order. Fear came from courage. Weakness came from strength. An enemy is a friend who knows too much about you. Beware of sugar that is mixed with poison. Beware of the fly that sat on a dead snake. If your friend is friends with your enemy, it means that you should not hang out with this friend. Therefore, just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare there are no constant conditions. Who does not know the evils of war cannot appreciate its benefits. Regard your soldiers as your children, and they will follow you into the deepest valleys. Look on them as your own beloved sons.